Okay, I bought this, what is it, CLK430 car last week, and I haven't really had a chance to look at it with all the what's been going on. Originally we had the use of the neighbour's garage, a double garage, which is lovely, and now we don't anymore because the lady died last Saturday morning. So this is the first go I've had to look at this car, and as you can see, it's straight, it's clean, it's a cabaret. There we go. And the only little mark I can find on the car, and I've booked it in to get repaired already, is whoops, a little scratch here, and somewhere that's how, yeah, there was a little scratch up here somewhere, but I can't even find it now. Anyway, that's all. We'll go around the front. Yes, and it has those sloping headlights. I'm not a fan. They tend to get cloudy. This side's a little bit sort of cloudy, and this side over here is clearer, funny enough. The car has a 4.3 litre V8. It starts first go, and everything seems very smooth from what I've driven it, which is not much yet. Of course, I don't have a bloody clue about anything, but I shall learn. We'll probably have to buy a decoder to read the codes, and if anyone out there knows a good brand that they can recommend, I'll be glad to hear from you. Got everything that opens and shuts. One of the things I do not like about this car is the vision from the rear when you're trying to park it. There's out the rear window, and no way can I see the back of the boot or anything like that. The only way to do it is on the rear view mirrors. So, and looking at the rear view mirror there, that's the only way you can park the car, basing on your judgment on the rear view mirror. Yes, when you're parking the car, you got to remember that there's not much boot from the back window, so you sort of gauge it. The more modern versions have beepers along there, bugger the beepers, and the car has a very small boot, but I suppose it's good enough for me and my wife. And over in the corner here there's a CD stacker. The car has a lot of electronics, of course, it's full of it, and I have to read the book about this thing here. I've ordered a disc to update the GPS, and believe it or not, it has bloody television. What wanker, what an idiot is going to drive up the road with a bloody TV going? How ridiculous is that? The TV doesn't work on this because it's analog and we're going digital. And the telephone thing is located in here, and you push that and this thing comes up. I just don't know how to set it yet. I'll have to do a bit of research on that one. Yes. Anyway, so that's it. What I'm going to do now is pull the front wheels just to see if there's any bearing play or tie rod ends or anything, and after I've done that I'll remove a front wheel and a rear wheel and check out the brakes, meaning the pads and the discs. And that's it. There's nothing much else to do on this car once I understand that it's in good nick. The car comes with a box of books which I have to study. I've already sort of glanced through the switches book, but the one for the computer I have to read more carefully. Putting the jack under the car, I realise how low to the ground this car is. I've got the jack down, right down, and you compare that to the height of the 450 alongside, and I thought the 450 was low, but this car is very low to the ground. I must say it's a bastard when they put the wheels on with those air hammers and they really hammer them home. What I do is get a long extension and put it on the on the shaft of the bolt undoer. That one's from the 450, and I find that's the best one for undoing the bolts on car wheels. Anyway, here we are. The disc seems fine, no really bad scoring or anything. And I'll just look at the brake pads, if I can see them. I'll get them. Yep, brake pads are in good nick. There it is down here, you can see. Still got the leading edge and everything on it. So, okay, we're not doing anything on this car. I pulled the wheels, seemed fine, didn't have any play in the bearings or anything. So, there you go. Nothing much to do with the car except get the electronic thing going. This car's only done 163,000 kilometres. You guys will have to work it out in miles. It's not much for a car that's 18 years old. And also my brother says, gee, he's surprised. I bought this car as a 2000 model, and he's surprised that I've gone into the next century. And I must say, so am I. Well, that's it for the what is it? CLK430. I'll just check the rear brake pads and we'll forget about it and just drive it. Okay, I'll keep you informed if anything happens. Bye.